Dear friends, thank you for the invitation, and for the possibility to share our opinion what is going on in Ukraine with lifetime extension. So basically, I will be speaking out of the civil society. I work for an NGO, Eco Club, as was mentioned before. So in the beginning, I will give just briefly the picture of Ukrainian nuclear industry to achieve better understanding what is going on in our country. So in Ukraine we have 15 units and 12 of them to be decommissioned before 2020. And these units produce around half of our electricity. It means that it's quite significant part of our electricity mix or energy mix. And we have also uranium mines and the following problems, I think the most crucial for the extended lifetime operation. We don't have any facilities to manage with radioactive waste yet, and with to manage with spent nuclear fuel. Even these facilities are planned. It's still under consideration on different bodies, and we are not talking even about additional amounts of nuclear wastes and spent nuclear fuel from the lifetime extended units. And another problem, we have incredibly low tariff for selling electricity from nuclear power plants into the grid. A few months ago, we got new law on to reform existing energy market, but nothing has changed yet due to different political reasons. You can see them on your TV. And by the way, this incredibly low tariff for nuclear power plants produces different types, very different types of problem for nuclear industry. Then the few words about ESPA Convention. Basically, the ESPA Convention requires all of its parties to have proper environmental impact assessment legislative. Of course, we mean also including nuclear project, and also what is important for our case, in case if some of the party is preparing, started to prepare some decision which could potentially affect other parties of the convention, the party has to notify and to consult with its neighbors about the preparation of the possibly dangerous decision. So now the first decision on extending lifetime was taken in 2010, and we realized that no affected countries has never been notified, no environmental impact assessment was developed, and no real public participation. And the second decision was taken last year. So it is why we have submitted complaint to the Secretariat of the ESPA Convention in 2011. On the complaint, we posted that actually all of the points I already mentioned. Just few more words about public participation. We took part on public hearings. We have some kind of cooperation discussion with the regulator, operator, and the ministries. but according to the other national legislation, there is no any possibility to stop the process in case of we will find some reason for that. Basically saying we was just informed, not and we don't think it's real public participation. So on its 25th session, the implementation committee of the ESPA Convention concluded that Ukraine had not applied the convention in relation to the plant extension and extension of the lifetime of a nuclear power plant, even in absence of any works, was to be considered as a major change to an activity. And the implementation committees sent a few quite crucial, or I would say strong questions to the Ukrainian government. You can see it. You can see them on the screen. And since that time, it has happened almost 1 year ago. Since that time, there are different types of consultation between parties, implementation committee, secretariat, and the government of Ukraine. And it means, I would stress your point, especially our Belgian partners. It means that implementation committee says that even you don't change something really specific on the nuclear power plants, the decision of of the extended lifetime operation has to be reviewed as a significant change or on the existing activity. It means that the environmental impact assessment should be developed, even you don't change some containment or some other important elements. This is a crucial point. This is why I'm saying, I'm repeating. It means that the United Nations body requires the parties of the ESPA Convention to perform environmental impact assessment in case of preparing any decision concerning lifetime extending. This is very, very important, and we all need to take care about this decision of the United Nations body in case we are going to talk furthermore about lifetime extension. So, just a few words about what is going on in the country with civil society activities. Our organization carried out a few informational tours around nuclear power plants, and we realized that the local people do not know about what is going on with the extended lifetime operation, with what is going on with this plan, and further any other related works. It is why the Ukrainian Ministry of Environmental Protection got hundreds of complaints from the local people around the nuclear power plants concerning the needs to develop environmental impact assessment after our informational tour. And civil society organization published different statements and study. I took some quote from the study published by the National Ecological Center of Ukraine, which says that planned number of cycles of cooldowns has already been exceeded. That will lead to the formation of the cracks. And it's further usage of the reactor vessels which can be replaced may result in a serious accident with the emissions of the radioactive substances. This study, as I said, was developed by the National Ecological Center because during the preparation of the second decision concerning lifetime extending the lifetime operation on South Ukrainian nuclear power plant, the regulator, it was published the report, which in the report was clearly mentioned that not even all plant measures to prepare the unit for extending were carried out or implemented. And the decision, last November, the decision was taken without second report, which would say that all the plant measures are performed. In this report, secondly, expected that this second report to be published before the decision, but it was not published yet for now. So another crucial point, which is closely linked with the low tariff, that we have the state operator, the only one state operator called Energoatom, and it does not have enough money to perform all the plant measures to increase safety. It is why we can see all the time on the our news that the Energoatom is going to take new loan from different banks, Ukrainian, Russian, or EU-based institutions. And recently, EBRD and Euratom allocated 600 million euro as a loan for Energoatom for so-called safety upgrades. We realize that these loans is direct support of decision to extend the lifetime operation. As far as without these loans, it's quite doubtfully that Energoatom will have enough money to perform all the plant measures which were agreed with the regulator. And another point related to these loans, that according to the agreement, to get a law, Ukraine has to comply with the ESPO and Orhus requirements. But if you look through the EBRD documents concerning the law and Euratom documents, there are no any remarks concerning the interconnections between so-called safety upgrades and extended lifetime operation. So, if you look to our governmental and official body, they have different positions, official positions, which are not linked with each other, or better to say, which are not their positions are not interconnected. So we have the Ministry of Environmental Protection. It is the responsible body for the ESPO Convention, but it does not have proper rights to make sure that all the requirements of the ESPO Convention will be performed. And generally saying, this body is very weak to defend different type of nature protective requirements. We have State Nuclear Inspectorate, which is a Ukrainian regulator. It is a decision maker in terms of extended lifetime operation, and it officially recognized the problem with the requirements of the ESPO Convention. And we also have Ministry of Energy and Coal Industry, and we have Energoatom, which both say that there is no need to meet the ESPO requirements. So what we plan to do for the following period? We are going to increase, we are going to take part on development of the specific regulation on the application of the ESPO Convention to the nuclear project. On June this year, we're going to have meetings of the party of the ESPO Convention with the general topic energy, and we are going to have a specific side event there. This such a way we are trying to promote specific requirements for the nuclear project. And also we expect that the final decision concerning our case on decision making on extended lifetime operation will be taken June in the same meeting. And for now there is a draft law in the parliament concerning the fixing of the national legislation to make sure that our national requirements will meet the requirements of the ESPO Convention, but the problem, the existing draft law is quite weak and it has to be revised. We hope to take part on the further development of the draft law. And what we think in Ukraine, it's like general understanding. We need to find very honest way how to compare the program on extending the lifetime operation of the nuclear units with some other measures to increase energy efficiency or to develop renewable energy sources. Because for now there is nothing on it in Ukraine. The operator just developing the plan does not take care about its financial part, and because of participation on the ESPO Convention, we believe that our country need to implement the requirements to do strategic environmental assessment. It could be the good tool to see if the program on extended lifetime operation good enough for our country. And a few more words about conclusions concerning using the ESPO Convention. We think it's very good way for public, for general public to attract more publicity for the program on extended lifetime operation, and it gives us a possibility to require honest decision making on this field.